Welcome back. Today it is officially the 1st of December. Welcome to Vlogmas. Welcome to this beautiful new month, the end of the year, beginning of something amazing. I wanted to start off this series with so much intention as opposed to just running straight into chaos. So to kickstart this series, I wanted to start off by obviously planning. I feel like the first step you need to do is to plan. So day one is for planning. We're planning from head to toe, from the start to the end. We want to get everything as detailed as possible. So we want to start so that way we can stay consistent, productive, and obviously sane throughout this period, because no one tells you the dark side, the hard side towards like trying to upload and create every single day. But we are gonna get through this. If you're with me, say yay. If you're with me, say yay. So I have my laptop over here. I have my board over there. And we're gonna do this together, right? We're gonna do this together. Let me just scribble down everything that comes in my head in the next 30 minutes. So I need some music. I need to make memory assets. And we'll just do that right now. Okay. Hi. So I have my board right here. We're gonna call this our Vlogmas Command Center because I want to write down everything that matters the most this season and in this series, right? We're not just focusing on content alone. No, we're focusing on all the systems that we need to put in place to make sure that this series flows and goes amazing, right? So if you're watching this on the 1st, it's not too late. You can get yourself together if you want to partake in this and start doing your own. So let's just do this right here. So the first thing I want to do is to set my intentions. For me, these are going to be my hows and my whys, or my whys and my hows. Basically, the purpose behind it and how you're going to achieve that. Obviously, you can't have your intentions without your goal. What do we want to achieve from this? Create amazing memories, live in the moment, be consistent, push yourself a little bit further, grow if you want to grow, make more money if you want to make more money. After we have that set, I do want to work on my content ideas or my content plan. So basically, we want to get some ideas that we can incorporate into this whole Vlogmas series and then plan and structure it in a way that we know exactly what comes after the next video. Once we have our content plan down, we're going to go into batch filming. And for me, I find that batch creating is a more optimized way of working. So after creating, obviously, we want to also make sure that we have an editing workflow, right? The easiest way to stay consistent and to simplify and to make your editing process mean is to have a workflow that you can literally copy and paste. And everything that goes into that workflow could be your intro, your end screen, animation. I do want to make sure that I have everything figured out before I even start. And that's what we're doing right now. Font, having that simplifies the whole process because you already know what you're doing. You just have to copy and paste. You're not guessing. You're not trying to figure out all of that. The LUTs as well. What kind of adjustments? How do you want the visuals to look and feel? Music. Obviously, sound effects. What creator tools are we going to be using? If you're someone who also does affiliate marketing, you do a lot of fashion hauls, you have your LTK, like to know, those are the things you want to kind of incorporate as well. So that way, when you are filming and you're editing and you're posting, you already have those figured out, probably even created content for that. So that way it's easier to link back and all of that. So that's basically what we're doing. And we don't want to burn out or feel like it's overwhelming. So doing this beforehand just helps with simplifying the process. And for anyone who thinks that you have to film every single day, personally, I'm someone who likes to batch film, which is why I have that as my number 4 point right here. Batch creating. And then lastly, let me just add daily habits or routines, right? So these are things that will kind of make me sane, but also get me on track. So what do I need to do to make sure that all this are done? So I think I pretty much have everything written down. I have about 7 points written down right here. As you guys can see, my handwriting is a little bit wobbly. So we're just gonna, yeah. But now that we kind of have the structure, let's go and execute. Let's go. So now I have my goals right here. I'm gonna keep this right here just so I can see exactly what we're working with. Now we can start. This is where it becomes real. This is where some creators either also thrive or fall apart. And this is going to be the execution. The hardest part, but it's going to be the most rewarding at the end of the day. We're going to use the next couple of hours to try and execute all that we've written down. And by the way, look at my office space, by the way. We did a little Christmas decor office space renovation transformation last night. And this is what we came up with using exactly what we have. We just kind of finessed it. I will have that video coming up very soon within the next couple of days, so do stay tuned. Subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. But we're gonna go straight into the execution phase. If you guys see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my desktop and I want to get straight right into executing all that we've written down in our command center over there. Now we're going to create our intentions, goals, and content plan. And to do that, I'm going to be using my Creator Christmas Planner, which is included in a bundle that serves as your all-in-one content system. This is going to help you plan as well as create faster and smarter during the season. So if you're interested, I will leave the links over here as well as in the description box. But moving on, we're going to work on this for the next 1 hour, and I'm going to show you guys what we have going on, and hopefully be able to replicate this in your notes or in the planner or wherever it is. But the plan is to get you moving and showing up with no excuses. Okay, so let's do this. So we just completed our content plan, and this is what it looks like right now. We've created our vision board. We've set up our goals for the end of the year. We've created some tasks as well. We've also planned out our content, right? We have our sound library, our content pillars, hashtags that we can repurpose and use consistently. And over here, we have our content plan. I love that I can have a visual of what my weekly schedule or plan would look like. Now we can also repurpose our content and track our content at the same time. So I've also included my free Christmas Idea Vault containing 31 content ideas that you can draw inspiration from or use as is for this period. So in case you guys are looking for inspiration, in case you are looking for ideas, definitely grab it and use it. It's free, and let's get to work. Okay, so now let's move on. So next up, we're going to be creating our visual assets. We're talking intros, end screen, templates, basically anything you see on screen before and after the video. That's what we're creating right now. And this is a one and done situation, because once you're done with this, you just have to keep repurposing it and reusing it every single day or every single time this season. So if you can do this beforehand, it will save you time and stress. An easy way to do this is to just go on Canva. There are tons of templates that you can use to create this, and we can have them on here, put them in a folder, and you're good to go. All you have to do is just copy and paste to the next video, copy and paste to the next video, keep it moving. I had previously created this template. Now I just want to put in all my assets, and the good thing about it is everything is customizable because it's Canva and it's also beginner friendly. So we can add intro videos every single day, or we can create a custom intro video that we can use throughout the entire series. But I'm gonna keep it custom, spice things up a little bit. You can change up the colors, change up the fonts to suit your brand, and that is exactly what I'm doing right here. And this was the same template that I used for the intro of this video. So we're also going to customize our end screen as well as our templates, and I'll leave all the links in the description box if you are interested. Okay, so that took a while, but it was totally worth it because now we have structure. Next thing I want to do is to source for music. I want to create a playlist so that way I can easily refer back to that playlist. That way I'm not scrambling through looking for music or sourcing for music. This is going to help with content, but also help with kind of figuring out what kind of intro style, end screen style audio I want to use, right? So let me open up my epidemic sound. I'm gonna just scroll through and see what it's suggesting. I love the fact that most times they categorize music based on genre. They have their own playlist, so I can literally scroll through, and usually they have a playlist for the holiday season like you're seeing right here. So it's gonna be an easy pick. I'm gonna just kind of see what it looks like, what it sounds like, listen to them and figure out what music and sounds I like. So I have my own playlist, Christmas over here. What I'm gonna do is to play anyone that I like. I feel like this song right here is a song that I tend to use every Christmas. So what I can do is I can go over to this Find Similar, and this is going to get me similar songs with the same beat and feel, and that way I can just add them as opposed to like figuring out and sourcing out. That way I'm faster. So you see, this is my vibe. I wanted to give Christmas, but like still something you can dance to, right? So we're gonna do this for maybe 1 hour to 30 minutes. So let's do this. I think we're good on the music side. I do have enough to last me. I can always keep adding on as time goes on, but I have my playlist over here, and every song, every sound is a hit. It's gonna give me the vibe and energy that I want. Do know that it is a subscription-based platform. So yeah, if you guys want a free alternative, you can search on YouTube for copyright-free music, but be very careful because most times, I don't know. Now let's move on to the next thing we need to sort out. Okay, so next up, the visual look, how I want my videos to look and feel when I'm editing, right? So we can call this the LUT, the presets, however I want to call it. I do have LUTs that I've created as well. I don't know why I'm blushing. I feel so productive. So for my LUTs, I pretty much have that nailed down. Depending on the feel, the mood, the story you're telling, these should work for every scenario. So I'm going to show you guys briefly what they all look like side by side so you can do like a quick comparison. But yeah, this is what they look like. So yeah, that is it. So next up, we're going to figure out what font style we're going to be using this season, right? And to do that, you can go onto dafonts.com. It's a free site you can download fonts from, install this on your desktop, laptop, and you're good to go. So what I like is you do have categories that you can pick from if you want it a little bit curly, if you want it just basic, if you want it script-like, calligraphy, handwritten, or if you just want to stick to like themes and go straight to Christmas over here. Here you can have options to pick from. What you can do, we can do Christmas with Kelechi, for instance, just to see what this is gonna look like in different fonts, and you can pick the one that you like. This one is bold. I don't mind it. So yeah, do this for yourself. And if you feel like this is overwhelming, what you can do is just go onto Canva. Let's do Christmas. Instantly, we can see like some font pairing as well. Canva is usually like your cheat code when it comes to font pairing and all of that. So yeah, so whenever you're editing, you just copy and paste the font, change the text a little bit, and you're good to go. Use the same font for your thumbnail, and you're basically golden for your thumbnail, for your intros, for your outro, to maintain that consistency, right? So yeah, let's do that and get that out of the way. So if you want to go the extra mile, you can go ahead to source for animations, effects, transitions that are within the Christmas theme. Christmassy, glittery subscribe button, just to add spice to your content as well. So figure out the one that works for you. Brand it to your theme, because with most of these effects, you can change the colors, you can change the font, you can change the text. So do that now, so that way you are ready to go. But yeah, that's what I want to do right now. Effects, transitions, animations as well. They will help with telling the story. Sound effects as well. Yeah. Okay, so I love how far we've come. Now that we have everything sorted out, the last thing that I will say you need to do is to organize your footage and to create a workflow. So personally for me, something that I always do every single time I'm done editing is I don't even wait till the next day. The moment I hit the stop button, I always take out the memory card and I transfer it onto my editing or my storage hard drive. I have tons of these hard drive. I use this one prime. Don't ask me why it's like this. Now this is a lacy 5 terabytes hard drive. This is where I store bulk of my content. So when I'm done filming, especially if I'm batch creating, I just store everything in here, and when I'm ready to edit, I transfer it onto an SSD. Never edit in a hard drive, a standard hard drive. It will fail you. Trust me. Trust me. Get yourself an SSD drive and use this to edit if you don't have storage on your editing device, whether it's on your phone, on your desktop, on your laptop. Yeah, because trust me, as creatives, we run through storage quickly. It's easy for you to accidentally, knowingly or unknowingly, delete files from your memory card, from your SD card. That's a way to stay organized. Once you hit that stop button, you do want to kind of organize your clip so that way you're ready for the next day. Okay, that's something that I will say. But yeah, that basically wraps it up. And I really wanted to kickstart this series with something very light, but something very also intentional that puts you in the right pace and place at the same time. So we've set intentions, we've created systems and plans and a workflow that will keep us running throughout this entire month without missing a beat, hopefully. And I hope that you were able to take something, or at least a couple of things, out of this video for anyone who wants to be consistent or who wants to also join in on the Vlogmas, fun. Let's make this season, let's make this month magical. Let's wrap up this year with a bang and let's have fun while doing it, while also making sure that we're not overwhelmed and we have a structure. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. In the next video. Till then, make sure you stay blessed, fabulous, enjoy the season, and keep creating. Okay, bye loves.
We're ready for Christmas.